Hello, Brad.
Hey, man.
It's another podcast episode. Last week I talked about, I went to this wedding. Sarah Lewis was like, oh my gosh,
Sarah.
I'm actually staying with some friends who know you and like they love you. They listen to you.
Yeah.
And I last week on the podcast was like, so shout out Joy. Like, thank you. Like that's her name.
Yeah, Joy in their heart. Yeah.
So I met Joy this week, ran into her on the sand volleyball courts.
No.
Here's the thing. Not a her. Name's not Joy.
Oh,
Guy's name.
Joey.
Joe.
Oh. That's what happens at a wedding, though.
Yeah.
You know?
What's his name?
Yeah. So it's Joy. Joy. Hey, Joy, come over here.
What?
Big fan. Oh, yeah. You just assume every person.
Can you write it down? Why or no why? Why?
Joey.
No, I'm telling you
Why?
because
I'm kind of interested. Maybe I'll see him on the court someday.
No. Is there a why in?
He's not a lawyer? No, that's not what I meant. I meant like a volleyball, basketball kind of court.
Dude, so yeah, it was awesome. Like I'm walking about to play my game, and this guy's just like, dude, I gotta introduce myself to me. Or
To
wait,
you. Yeah.
hold on. He speaks English great. I'm
Yeah.
having trouble. And I was the one who was with Sarah Lewis last week, and she told me she saw you at the wedding. I was like, so is your wife's name Joy? He's like,
You're
no.
trying so hard to figure out. You're like, no, I don't believe you. Like,
No, because that would mean you're Joy.
You're like looking around like for cameras. Like, are we on Punked?
Who have I got here? What's going
who
on?
is this?
And anyway, I look forward to. But at that point, it was Sunday night, so the episode hadn't even come out yet. So I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. You're going to hear something on the podcast tomorrow. I really thought your name was Joy.
I think it's just call him Joey, and we just kind of like
Joey.
really- yeah. Hey, Joy.
Joy!
Joy. Hey, Joy. That's close enough.
That's great. Well, hey,
Yeah.
next Sunday night, you can come with me to play volleyball. We both see Joy.
Joy. Hey, Joy. No. Bump side spike Joy. What a wonderful song. Monday morning.
Monday morning. Brad, you've got a trophy in front of you. Tell
Yes.
me about this. What's going on?
Michaela Stiles and her husband's name is Joey.
Joy?
I think.
Mr. Styles. Mr. Styles.
Luke? I'm gonna say Luke. It's a biblical name, either Luke or Joseph or something.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, Nehum.
Nim?
Just Nehum.
Nahum.
I think it's short. Yeah, Nahum. Sent us this awesome trophy. It says Ghostrunners, sexiest podcast in Kansas, and Spencer's gifts.
$5.
No, $5. So I'm just gonna put it here like Michael Scott does, and we're so thankful for that. I got it in the mail today, and I was like, "This is perfect." I'm not gonna tell Jake.
That was
I'm
awesome.
Not gonna post it on anything, and so just said, "Check this out."
What a fun little surprise.
I showed that to Catherine. It's classic Catherine. Like
Classic.
classic Catherine's just like kind of downplays or like doesn't react the way I ever want her to. Like I showed it to her and she's like, "What is that?" Like she wasn't just like, "No way, that's hilarious." Like clearly it's a joke. She's like,
So
who gave you that?
So is that from the Kid City Star? Or like, how did you win this?
Like, how'd you get that? It's like, well, somebody clearly sent it to us. I was FaceTiming with her today because she's in Texas, so I'm a bachelor this week.
Oh.
So, anyway.
All week long?
All week long.
All week.
Yeah. Her whole family, we were down in Texas this past weekend, and her whole family, like, caught something. I know, classic. Is it the coronavirus?
Is it Ebola?
No, it's not the coronavirus. They just had, sore throats and fevers the whole time. And I don't know. No, they did have sore throats, but her mom thinks she has strep. And so like my whole family was like their noses were all running. I was just like sitting there like fine. And I was like, I should probably leave before I get this
I feel
thing.
actually better than normal.
And Catherine's immune system is 20 times better than mine.
So that's
She
not...
strips her clothes. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. It's just inevitable almost. Like
It's coming.
But I've been fine. And so here I am. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to probably go down and pick her up from quarantine, in a couple weeks or something. I don't know.
Huh.
Not really. Probably Monday or Tuesday.
That's kind of crazy. During a pandemic, they got strep throat also in the summertime in Texas. It just seems like none of those things should be happening to them.
To be fair, I don't know. Her mom like claims she knows what strep throat feels like. She did not get tested for strep throat. She just woke up with a really bad sore throat this morning after multiple days of bad sore throats before that. And so she's like, I have strep throat.
This is like ESPN is reporting her questionable with strep throat.
Questionable is like 30% chance of rain. Like, it's the same, like the same people that say questionable are like, yeah, it might rain. It's like 30% chance.
Definitely could.
That way, if they play, it's like, yeah, he's questionable. He's probably, yeah. But if they don't play, it's like, yeah, he's questionable.
Yeah, we were questioning the whole week.
Yeah.
We didn't know the whole time he was going to play.
So anyway, yeah. So Catherine's family is in recovery.
They're in remission.
In remission, yeah.
From strep throat.
Let's hope so.
How was Texas? Good times?
Yeah, it was great. It was pretty chill. It always is. You know, she lives kind of out in the country, and I don't know, it's pretty chill. We watched a lot of sports. Her dad and I did a lot of good sports on TV.
Like watched a lot of like NBA Finals,
NBA
NFL?
Finals. He's a big golf guy, so we watched the U.S. Open. We watched NFL. Yeah, multiple. He had the Red Zone as well, and so loved watching the Red Zone with him. But here's a funny story, actually. So he's a big Cowboys fan.
Okay.
And Cowboys came back from that crazy deficit.
Yeah,
this
it was a
past
crazy
week.
game.
Yeah, awesome. It was. Did you hear the stat of like the Falcons are the only team to score 39 points or more with no turnovers and lose in like 433 games? Like 433 other times the team always wins, and they're the one team that's given up. So anyway, he's a big Dallas fan, and so we were flipping between the Red Zone and the Cowboys. But it was classic, like old man, like 60 years old, and then his dad's like 90 years old over here. They were both asleep. Like they both fell asleep, but they fall asleep like for like 10 minutes at a time, and they wake back up. And
it's always, I'm guessing, how the Falcons get the ball. It's like, well, you've been asleep for 10 minutes. A lot has happened.
Sometimes they'll wake up though and be like so into it right away, like, oh, what a pass. And I'm like, how'd you know? How'd you do?
Like Michael when he's like, oh, sorry, I fell asleep.
Oh, God, wow. Oh, I was asleep.
What?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, but the first slate of games on Sundays is usually like 10 games, right? And then the afternoons are like three or four games.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, Red Zone is so fun for those first 10 games because like going back and forth, especially at the end, like all these games are so close. And so it was like getting to that point, and he woke up and he wanted to check on the Cowboys game. And so he flipped it over to the Cowboys game, and he fell back asleep, and he's on the couch laying there. And I was like, maybe I can go get the remote. And I look over, and the remote's like just directly on his crotch. Like, like there's no way I can get that thing. But I want to be like, what is going on in these other games?
Like go get some tongs from the kitchen or something. Go play the claw game with
Jaws
them.
of Life over there. Yeah. But thankfully, the Cowboys game became like the most dramatic game of the day. So I was watching
You were fine.
the ending of it. But anyway, yeah, Texas was a good time.
I saw the highlight of what were the announcers saying when the Falcons didn't jump on the onside kick?
Dude, I know.
What was that?
I don't know. It was amazing. It was like they all just went brain dead all of a sudden, like for this, like, yeah, the spinning kick that was like, just go get it. Oh, I felt so bad for those guys because it was just like,
it wasn't just one guy made a mistake. It was like
three. Yeah. They were like, just go get it. Yeah. I don't know. That's how they should start doing the onside kicks from now on, though, because I don't know. They get a chance at least.
It was cool.
But anyway, lots of fun football. I bet on sports for the first time this past week, and it was not fun. I bet on the Chiefs because they were only favored by 9 points against the Chargers, and I was like, the Chargers stink. The Chiefs are amazing. We're going to win by more than 9 points. Yeah. We did not, and it was not fun. It was so not fun to watch the Chiefs. Even when they won, it was like, yeah, but I lost some money on this.
They didn't cover the spread.
Yeah.
I saw that, what's his name? Big Cat from Barstool, from Pardon My Take. He tweeted something like almost exactly what you had texted me. He was like, I bet against Tyrod Taylor, not this guy.
Yes, Tyrod Taylor is so mediocre. Justin Herbert comes in, like, yeah, no one was planning on him being the quarterback.
And he's a stud.
It's funny, we were talking about, like, Herbert? Like, what is this guy?
Pretty good.
And he, like, ran over one of our linebackers.
Yeah.
As a quarterback. But he concussed our linebacker.
Herbert's his last name. So, you know.
So he
all ill will intended, was Herbert as a first name.
No, we stick by our stance that Herbert as a quarterback for a first name,
no
bad.
Chance.
Yeah,
bet against him. Bet against him every time.
Anyway, I don't think I'm ever going to bet on sports. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna never bet on sports again, but I'm gonna bet on sports again. But I don't want to.
Yeah,
it was not fun, especially on your own team. Because you feel like you know the Chiefs so well, and so you're like, I know them.
No, I know it's going to be.
No, they'll be good. And then I had, my other friend, Scott, was texting us too. He's like, dude, but the Chargers always play the Chiefs close. And I'm like, shut up. Where were you last night when I was making this bet? Oh, I could have told you that, dude. Then he was like, my dad always told you don't bet on sports. And I was like,
don't bring your dad into it.
Don't talk about your dad. You don't need to talk about Dawn right now.
I bet on sports one time. I was in Las Vegas for a bachelor party. This was like 2015, I think, when the Royals were really good.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't even watching the game, but I was like, I'm in Vegas. Yeah. I'm just going to bet on the Royals to win. And then didn't even watch the game and just cashed in later and won. It was great. Yeah. Very low stress. Yeah. I should do this way more.
Gosh.
So yeah, it was good. And then this doesn't technically count as betting on sports, but the day the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, was such a good day.
Oh.
65 degrees in February.
Oh.
Playing football outside. She's from the Super Bowl. We go out to Westport. We hang out. And then we're like, you know what makes this even better? Let's go to the casino. And then I lost like $100.
Yeah, we did. But it didn't matter because the Chiefs won.
It kind of mattered.
yeah, kind of.
It kind of mattered. It would have been a really good day. Have you listened to the new Justin Bieber song?
Hallelujah. Is that what it's called?
Kinda. Holy.
Hallelujah. No, I haven't.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I was wanting to hear your take on it because I loved your comments to me. I wasn't on the podcast, but just in text form from Justin Bieber's last single, the one with Dan and Shay.
Oh my god!
You compared it to the Alex Smith of quarterbacks.
Did I really?
Yeah. I still remember that.
That was the most mediocre song I've ever heard in my life.
It was so funny. It was like at the #1 of the top charts, and I was like, I thought to myself, I was like, it's a pretty good song. And then once you start saying all those things, it's like, you're absolutely right. It's so like cookie cutter.
Like if that song had like a up and down like plateaus and rises and falls, it would be like Kansas, like so flat the whole time. Like it never went up, it never really like dipped down. Like didn't have any breaks to it. It was just like a verse and a chorus that were almost the exact same the whole time.
So yeah, I was looking forward to hearing what you think of the new one because I think it's slightly better than that one. Okay, but I do think. Well, I don't know. I'm
like
nervous.
Chance.
Yeah. Chance's part is good.
Here's a funny story about Scott McDonald. Have we talked about this on the podcast? Scott McDonald, like Chance the Rapper was like, Christian rapper, was like, and I don't know why I put him in. I think he believes in God and he follows God. Maybe. I don't know.
He just raps differently than most other Christian rappers.
Yes. And so there was one time where we were having it was when I was doing like the youth ministry position at church and we were having a laser tag night and he was helping me out with it. And he goes to the back like DJ booth and just starts playing Chance.
Uh-oh.
Because Isaac's brothers and Isaac, like they all love Chance.
Their dog's name is Chance.
Yeah, because of him, I think.
Yeah.
And did not realize, Scott did not realize that not all of Chance's songs are clean and Christian. And all of a sudden I was like, what are you listening? What's happening? Cause I was like out in the parking lot, like welcoming parents and all this stuff. And they were like, all right, we're going to bring it inside to kind of explain the rules. And then like some parents were coming in and I was like, what's going on in here? Yeah. So that was a fun time. I don't know if I've ever actually talked to Scott about that. So I think he listens to the podcast, so he'll listen now and
he'll text
defend himself. Yeah, later.
Okay, well, your homework is to listen to Justin Bieber's new song and tell me what you think of it.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That's a really good play on words by Justin Bieber to call it Hallelujah.
It's an acronym too. It's like 12 letters long. It all stands for something. Yeah.
STFU. Stuffing the Father's urn. Oh, man.
It got some SOBs involved this time too.
Oh,
nice
yeah?
little symphony.
Good for them.
Strings, oboes, and basses.
That was a fun segment.
Dude, speaking of that, your aunt texted me 23 minutes ago and said, I just wanted to F you on the cell phone bill. So great. Aunt Sydney, I'll pay you when we're done recording. I'm sorry.
That's awesome.
I'll use PayPal, the app.
Aunt Sydney, man. I love that you're on our, thanks for effing you. I love that you're on our family plan. Like it's literally all family and Jake.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So. Also, FU reminded me of, if you don't know what we're talking about, go listen to episode 71, I think. Maybe 70. I don't know. You'll figure it out.
72.
No, it wasn't last week.
It wasn't?
Maybe.
No, it was 2 weeks ago, we'll say. I don't know.
Scott texted us that a guy signed off on his email, F me, which is also pretty great.
F me.
FME are his initials, I guess, but it just doesn't look good.
F me.
Hey, have a good day. F me.
And he kind of did like a little squiggly, like tilde kind of thing. F me. So it was like, that was his signature thing. Like, yeah, I'll get it to you soon. F me.
F me. Like an FML thing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to come in on a Saturday.
Right.
F me.
That's kind of what I thought of it as because in the FME were in like italics. And so it was kind of like, I was thinking that was like him, like internally thinking and writing it down. Like, will do. And then like tilde, what a jerk.
Roll your eyes.
F me. F me. So dude, that was pretty good.
One thing we need to talk about, we have not talked about this yet, is last episode, I was shouting out some $15 patrons. I said they went to a wedding with us. And our girl, Lindsay, she told us how to pronounce her last name. Saria.
Yeah.
So we were joking around, talking about what she looked like.
Yeah.
And we nailed it. She responded to us on Instagram and she was like, I cannot believe the things you said about me.
She was like creeped out. But it made sense because you were at a wedding with her. So
she was like, are there pictures of me on Patreon? I'm like, nope. Just nailed it. Like the exact hair color. You're like ombre. And I was like, well, yeah, brown roots, blonde hair. Like that was exactly right.
Right.
And we talked about her at her like sister's wedding or something like that. Didn't we mention that? And she like sent us a picture at her wedding. Yeah. Oh, it was awesome.
I think we need to do more of those where we just like, either like go through like pretend like it's like a yearbook and like we're looking through people or like whatever, just like stereotype people or tell people like their secret skills or something.
We should do that again. Because we used to do that with like, are you listening to this while you're merging right now? That was kind of fun. We get a couple every episode.
Or like somebody's taking a drink right now as they're listening to this. Yeah.
Okay, let's try. Right now, what is someone doing?
Okay, right now somebody is mixing their coffee creamer.
They're stirring right now.
They're stirring right now. You're going to be like, ding, 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 ding. Holy cow, how'd they know? It's going to be crazy.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's French vanilla too, isn't it?
Oh!
Isn't it? I knew it. I knew it was.
Craziest part is, her name's Ashley.
No. Oh, no. That would actually be awesome.
Now that's crazy.
Now that is nuts.
Now that gives me joy.
So there was somebody either on Instagram or on a review or something that said that their grandpa's ringtone was Cyclone.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
It was a YouTube comment, I
was
think.
It? Okay.
Yeah. And they're
we're
like,
on
this
YouTube
could
now.
have been my grandpa.
Like,
I forgot about that.
What are the chances? What are the chances? Why does he have that ringtone?
I mean, there cannot be that many. I don't care what age you are. Just like that many people in the world who have Cyclone as their ringtone.
Absolutely not. Oh, it's awesome.
Unless it's one of those things. Did you ever remember ringback tones?
Sounds familiar.
When you would call someone, instead of hearing ringing, they would play a song for you.
Yeah.
So a lot of those are stuck. So if you ever like had one, you cannot get rid of it. For instance, almost all of my Wichita friends. So Sarah Lewis, Abby Reeser, and I think one other one, Kelly Reese, one of the other crew
one
members.
Of those girls,
I don't know. All of them have ringback tones.
What?
That are still on there.
I don't buy that you can't get rid of them.
I think they would have to change their phone number.
What?
So maybe Grandpa's
That's
stuck
amazing.
in a cyclone of his ringtone.
Yeah.
He's stuck. So maybe that's what's happening.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm just imagining like like somebody like calling you to offer you a job. Like Abby Research, like Abby Warehan, Zach's wife, she's like going to like or applying for medical school right now and stuff. Like somebody's like trying to call her to get clarification, and it's just like,
oh, smack that. Like, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Is
like,
this
what
the
is
right number?
happening here? Yeah, right. Oh man, booty, rocket number. It's like, whoa. Okay, now I understand why she wants to be I don't know, what's the
glucologist.
Yep,
that's right. That's
Anyway.
right. Don't look it up.
Okay, here's a random thought for you. What do you think about the phrase "I trust you are well"? Okay,
Pretty presumptuous.
So like, yeah, like sometimes, like so. Whatever. One of my dad's friends wants a table from me, and so they message me, "I trust you're doing well."
Okay.
And it just kind of feels to me like they're saying like maybe like they know something about me that I don't know about myself. Like, hey, I trust you're doing well.
I trust you're doing well ever since, probably 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You've been doing good since then.
I trust, like anytime someone says I trust you, they really don't trust you very much.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I
trust
mean?
you'll make the right decision.
Yes. No, you don't.
Yeah.
That's why you're saying that.
Yeah.
Like that's
You're a
the
little
only reason.
nervous about this.
Okay. I trust you. I trust that you're going to make the right call. Okay. I trust you on this. Hey, I trust you're doing well.
I trust that you're not going to hang me out to dry this weekend when I
Yeah.
ask what you're doing.
I trust that you're going to remember and be on time for tomorrow's breakfast with grandma. Okay.
Trust ya.
I trust you even though you haven't been there the last 3 times. Okay.
So, you taking all that in,
Yeah.
then you say, I trust you're doing well. It's like, why don't you think I'm doing well?
Yeah. Like I trust you. Well, what do you mean by that?
Why don't you trust me?
Huh? Yeah. It's just a funny phrase. It's like, why do you guys say it like that? Why don't you just say like, hope you're doing well? That's fine.
That's fine.
I understand why you'd hope that, but like
But to
you
trust?
like why do you trust that? How do you know? How do you know that my family doesn't all have strep right now?
Yeah.
I trust you're doing well, but your family's struggling.
Honestly,
right
it sounds
now.
like he nailed it though. He knows something about your immune system that no one else in your family can figure
I
out.
trust that you are doing well because of all those Diet Dr. Peppers you're drinking.
Big
So,
trust.
anyway.
No, that's funny. Email talk is so great. It's so
Yeah.
funny. How are you on emails? You keep it short, you keep it long, exclamation points.
I'm a big exclamation point person.
Sure.
I try to limit it, but I like the exclamation points, and I am probably more exhaustive than I need to be. Like I'm too long.
Really?
Yeah, maybe not on emails. I don't know. It just depends on if it's like a mass email. Like whenever I was working for the church and I would send it out to 20 people or something, I would try to get straight to the point. because I know that people aren't going to listen or read all like the fluff in the email.
Yeah.
But like with woodworking stuff, I try to get as much on there as possible because I can't assume that somebody knows what maple versus walnut looks like.
Much less a fire crotch.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. So, call back.
A lot of things from old episodes.
Yeah.
This episode. So
Like, what is this podcast all about? Listen to the rest of the podcast and you'll understand.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of how
And
I am.
alleviates like them asking you like 18 questions back.
Right.
If they only ask one question, they're like, that's a pretty good email then.
Yeah. I've tried to kind of figure out the fluctuation. I don't know. That's not the right word, but for sales via electronic messaging and stuff, because I don't think you should give everything right away, but I don't think you should like go back and forth 15 times because then you might just lose them, you know?
Yeah.
And so you got to find the balance of like, I want to give you enough information so that you see that I'm professional and that I know what I'm talking about, but I also don't want it to be like, I don't know, like too much to where it's like, whoa, this is overwhelming. I don't know what to do with all this. So,
yeah.
Anyway,
How do you sign off?
I don't know if I necessarily do.
Just
Like
dash Brad?
maybe I say thanks again. That's what I
Thanks
say.
again.
If I do thanks again, and I have a signature on the bottom. Brad Ellis,
Ooh.
Ellis Custom Creations. Yeah, BLS or Brad at elliscustomcreations.com. 913, you know, whatever. So yeah, and I'm a big bullet point guy. Love bullet points.
Oh, you'll throw bullets in there.
Oh, I think they're so much better. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I think bullet points are just small paragraphs are what I'm all about. Do not like big chunks ever.
I do it. Yeah, I do a lot of line breaks.
I bet I do at most 3 sentences at most in a paragraph.
And then it's
More
time
than
for
that?
a new one.
Oh, new one.
No. Yeah. Get those eyes dancing across the screen. Let's move down. Let's move.
Absolutely, because
Let's
it's
move.
like so much easier to just
and it's so fun.
absorb. Oh my gosh, it's fun.
Oh,
for
it's
those eyes.
fun to read.
Look at those eyes dancing around, dancing with the stars.
Dude, one of my friends recently, I got kind of a kick out of this. You probably will too. She posted on her close friend story about like, so I've been going 3 dates with this guy. It was going really well. Tonight, after our third date, walks me to my door. We have our first kiss. As soon as we get done kissing, he exclaims, "I cannot wait to tell the boys about this."
Yeah,
Like up until that point, just so respectful, so perfect.
The boys.
And then just like a smooch. Oh, the boys are gonna love this. Acting like you just like unlocked an achievement or something.
Yeah.
It's like they all doubted me. Every day
Oh, I love
they
it.
doubted me.
I love imagining that the boys are like hidden behind the trees and stuff. So like you kiss them and you turn around and like, I told you, Sullivan. I told you I could. Yes, yes. I don't know, something like, woo! You see me over there, Myers? I don't know. Lachlan?
Or like while you're still kissing, you start to hear like the outgoing FaceTime sound. Like he's trying to like call them right then. I think you're getting a FaceTime. Oh no, I'm just calling
No,
the boys.
this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be.
Calling the boys because they're not gonna believe this.
Oh, that's awesome.
I gotta show them.
The boy.
Yeah.
What a
Oh.
great like romantic line. Like
Yeah.
not like oh, your lips are so much softer than I imagined.
Which is already
a great
really
line.
romantic. I've used it. It's
oh
worked.
yeah. Oh yeah. Velvet. Gosh, no wonder they call you the velvet ropes. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely compare to like soft cake.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that was kind of funny. I saw it a couple nights ago. Cannot wait to tell the boys about this,
So-
guys. If you're out there, don't say that.
How was her tone with it? Was it like
She seemed like she was like ready to be done. Like after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like that was enough. Like that was so weird
I think
and
it's
just so braggy and just I don't know.
yeah, true. Like it's like okay, that was kind of a private thing that we just shared, and now you're gonna go tell the boys.
It's like I know we're both probably gonna do this, but don't tell me to my face like
How
oh
old?
they're gonna love
How
this.
old is it before you stop referring to them as the boys?
That's another thing. Just the verbiage alone.
I think 20 years old you stop boys. Like
Yeah,
my friends.
my friends,
Yeah, maybe my buddies.
couple of my buddies.
Yeah, but not the boys. The
Nah.
boys is kind of a trend that I don't love.
If you are still saying the boys, you have merch from Barstool Sports.
Totally.
And that's fine if you're 20 and under.
Yeah, you have a flag that says Saturdays are for the boys.
Yeah. You
And,
have another
yeah.
flag that says "Don't tread on me," and
Uh-huh.
then you probably have a Texas flag. You're not even from there.
Yeah, but you've been there.
one
You
of
know
your roommates-
somebody,
Yeah.
right? Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, the boys are gonna love this.
Yeah. Okay. So I was driving back from Texas yesterday, and Okay, first of all, I gotta clear the air.
Clear it.
There are such things as easy drives and not easy drives, Jake.
Oh, really?
My gosh, this is not an easy drive. You go through so many small towns and you have to slow down and you can't be on cruise control as much.
What is that highway? I know what you're talking about. You go through like...
We go like 75 and up to 69. Nice.
Okay, I thought it was 69, but I didn't want to just say that. 69 highway,
69,
right?
I bet, right?
For the boys?
Oh, for the boys love it. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought so. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just like...
You go from like 70 to 30, like
Yes.
4 times.
No, 7 times.
Okay.
At least, Jake. At least 7 times. I tell you what, you go at least 7 times, Jake. No, but anyway, it's so... Yeah, not an easy drive, but it's like 45 minutes longer to take the interstate. And I think you could probably shed a little bit of that time because you're going to go a little bit faster than the 75 miles an hour speed limit there, but still... Not enough. I was like, I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to go this side.
Save 45.
Yeah. And so anyway, but one of the
Consider it cleared. Consider the air cleared.
I have to clear the air on that.
Not all
okay?
drives are hard or easy.
No, they're not. And with kids, every time you slow down and come to a stop, they usually
they
wake up.
Oh.
They wake up, Jake. They wake up. Their REM cycle resets, Jake. And so
They were sleeping about a 1 or 2 on the highway. Now they're at a 4.
Out of the 4, Jake. 4 hours. 4 hours is a long time, Jake. You get a lot of stuff done in that time, huh? Multiple chapters in a book, Jake.
4 chapters.
Yeah, you ever heard of Nicholas Sparks, Jake? Pretty good, Jake. Anyway, driving back yesterday, and it was one of those like it was in a small town, maybe not even in a small town, just like driving on the side of the highway, and it had these signs for like fresh peaches and like farm fresh, whatever, all these different things. And then one of the signs said Amish Jams.
That's it?
Amish Jams.
Just Amish Jams. That's so perfect.
And I loved it. I was like, oh, like Amish Jams. Like obviously they're talking about like jellies and marmalades and whatever. But I was imagining like, what if it is like a actual like a club, like an Amish nightclub? Like, hey,
It's Amish night.
Yeah, Amish Jams.
Amish
You're not
Jams.
going to want to Amish this, okay? I'll tell you that right now.
Let's see. I missed this a couple years ago and I regretted it.
You would be Amish if you missed this. I don't know. Anyway, but I was like, Amish Jams. What could that?
What would they be selling? Like if it was like a 90s infomercial for like a CD set.
Oh, like a pack, like probably 3, like either front and back or like multiple, like flip through.
Comes on late at night on TBS.
Yeah.
You're just trying to watch King of Queens.
Yeah.
And then they interrupt you. And yeah, it's like, hey, all you Mennonite music fans out there. How would you like to have 95 songs on 16 CDs? This is Amish Jams. We've got hits from Megan and her stallion, Modest Spouse, Raking Back Some Hay.
Breaking back some
Breaking
hay.
Back Some Hay?
Breaking back some hay. Oh yeah. What about like, don't waste your time on me. You're already the voice inside my head. I miss you. I miss you.
It's like I don't hear anything different.
Yeah.
Sounds similar. We've got hits from Imagine Wagons, Need to Breed, 3 Chores Down,
Fire me now. Another round of shots. Turn down for what?
Bounce a bounce a pound.
Hopped up out of bed, get in my wagon, take a look in the mirror and said, hello. Yeah. Beard money.
Good day.
Good day.
Let's see. They got hit. Who else they have hits from? We've got hits from Barn Rector,
Barn. Oh, yeah. Brand new.
ZZ Top Hat. He's probably in the mix. I don't know. Oh, and for our dubstep listeners, Bees Nectar.
Yes, you're gonna love ZZ Top and Bees Nectar.
We put them on the same CD.
You'd be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to buggy? Oh, hey. It's all the girls love it.
Hey.
No one man should have all that power. That's just a line. That's
just
a joke from
Yeah, there's some you don't even have to change. Wagon wheel. It's already on there.
It's on there.
The original wagon.
Yeah, I'm going to take the horse down the old town road. It's like perfect. That's a great one. They
That's
love
great.
Lil Nas X.
Who else do we have hits from? Shuns and Moses. Huh?
Hall and Oates.
Oh, Hall and Oates.
X's and oats, they haunt me.
This is great.
What about when I meet Yoder, I will be stronger. Call me Frida.
Yoder.
Just like a Rumspringer.
When I meet Yoder.
Yeah, like there's just a guy named Yoder. Yeah. When I meet Yoder. Or like,
that's so funny.
Oh man, like instead of Havana, it'd be like Lancaster, na na na. Half of my butter's in the caster, na na na.
It's a hub. It is. They're gonna love it up there. They're gonna love hits from Never Shout Ever. I mentioned they're very quiet people.
They're very, Amish people are very quiet.
Don't shout.
Yeah.
Sickleback. And Passion Pitchfork. Remember Passion Pit?
Passion Pitchfork. Yeah. Hats off. Hats off.
Hats off.
Hats off. Take your hats off.
Yeah, because you're praying, probably. You're praying.
Yeah. Oh, man. If I could turn back time. That's a Cher song.
I'm like so inundated with Amish culture, I didn't even notice that you said churn, because that's all I'm thinking about right now. Like churn, butter, pray.
What about like old Bee Gees, like Mennonite fever, night fever.
There it is. Guys, we've also got hits from fully clothed ladies. We're modest here.
Oh,
modest,
yeah. No,
fully clothed ladies.
Dutch Lady Land.
Shout out SNL.
Quilting in baskets, furniture, purses and farm toys, apple jams and apple jams. Yeah.
Dude, that needs to be a full song. That's so great.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to think of one. Florence and No Machines. Can't have those. Just Florence.
Just Florence. Yeah,
Florence.
Not even Florence, No Machine, just Florence.
Florence will be on the CD. Oh, for sure.
Oh man. Oh, what about One Direction? Baby, you light up the farm like nobody else. I think they're kind of German, right? The way you flip your braid gets me all overwhelmed. The way you smile at the cows, it ain't hard to tell. You don't
No.
You don't yodel beautiful.
You don't yodel beautiful. Oh, that's good.
That's
dude.
good. That's
oh
good.
My gosh.
That's good.
I mean, I love when, sometimes we try to think of what happened this week. Is there anything that happened? And then the universe just hands you a gift.
Here's some apple jams or Amish jams. Have some Amish jams.
Here's some apple pajamas.
Boom, boom, plow. This hat is jacking my style. It's so 1728. You so 2000 and late. I don't know. Oh man, that's good.
I just thought of one more. The remember the Black Keys?
Yeah.
The Black Keys, hats, shoes, belts.
Oh, black, just black.
It's
Everything.
just you go on the list forever.
Who's
my
gonna
gosh.
run this midnight? Oh. It's like a football team. It's like, hey, I need like a coach to like get these guys in conditioned shape. Who's gonna run this midnight?
They're gonna run at nighttime.
That's good.
That's so good. Okay, wow. I mean, if you've never left us a 5-star review, I think that was your cue to do it.
And
5-star review with your favorite band or a song.
Yeah, whatever, either one.
Personal favorites were probably Need to Breed or Dutch Ladyland.
Much.
Quilting in baskets, is that what you said?
Quilting in baskets. Furniture. Picnics and farm toys. Apple jam. What a great song.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know how I'm going to top that or what to say next.
I got something that's not very good.
Okay.
What's up with punters running before they kick? I don't like it.
Oh, like a little 3-yard jog before they kick it?
Don't like it.
How does that help?
Don't think it does. I don't think it does, Jake.
I've started to see it, in college football, I started doing it more. But now the NFL has started to do it too.
High school, they run 10 yards before they kick it. Is it supposed to just give them more time to get down there?
Or maybe it's it keeps the lineman honest. Is he about to run this?
Right.
In the NFL, everyone's so fast, though. It just seems, I don't know. Also, did you see the Chiefs game this week? He kind of tipped it, but he held his arms back. Did you see that?
Yes.
He was scared to block it.
Yeah, because I think
don't be scared of that.
Don't. Yeah,
because if you block it, then you can hit him as
he's
hard as you want.
He's a rookie, so he'll get there. He'll figure it out.
It's kind of the Darwin Thompson thing. Like, not you're in the NFL and you don't know the rules now. You don't know you can advance a fumble.
Right.
Chiefs fans know.
Yeah, Chiefs fans should know.
If you know,
You
because
know.
you're a Chiefs fan and watch the game.
If you know because you watched the AFC Championship game last year, you know.
You know.
That was good how you put that on your Instagram story about like this is how you really
That's
should
how
do
it
it.
should
If you
be.
know, you know.
Dude, I have never gotten such little response from an Instagram story than that.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
No one said anything.
What?
So I was like, okay, one, none of this is funny to them. I thought my dad's texts were great. Or like even the
Yeah.
oh, you probably didn't get the Justin Bieber one because you haven't heard the song. Probably like the catchiest two words of the song.
I know the on God is like a phrase before that. Yeah.
On God, running to the altar like a track star.
Hey.
It's a big part of the song.
Uh-huh.
And then she just put how like a church little thing and then person running. It's like, this is great.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was Sunset Clap Shelby too. Shout out.
Oh yeah. Good sunset.
Good sunset, boys. Cannot wait to tell the boys about this one.
Oh, the boys. Yeah. Can't wait to just tell them about those rays going down. Oh, the boys.
Brad, I got inundated with a new, I think I've used the word inundate twice this episode already. What's wrong with me?
No, bring it.
Okay.
Let's do it at least 2 more times after this.
Okay.
Okay.
I got welcomed into kind of a new friend group this weekend.
That's
I went
fun.
to a bonfire Saturday, had a lot of fun with these new people. And then Sunday at my sand volleyball, right after I saw Joy,
Hey, Joy.
they were on a court just down the sand from us.
Down the
And
sand
so I
road.
saw them 2 nights in a row. It's fun. I'm in the crew now. However, I thought I made a little boo-boo on night 1. I was like, may not get invited back. So I watched, have you ever seen the movie Valentine's Day?
No.
2010. It's got about 30 A-listers in it. It's kind of
Oh,
crazy.
is it like New Year's Eve, but like the follow up to that maybe? I've seen.
They're both holidays, so I don't know.
I think it might be, but no, I don't think I've seen it.
It's like, I mean, it's got so many people in it.
Okay.
Jessica Biel, Ashton Kutcher.
Sure.
Well, whatever. Yeah, just imagine like 20 A-listers that are all in this movie.
Yeah.
One of them is Taylor Swift. And so I'm talking about this at around the fire because I just watched this movie the night before. I'm like, also, I know I just saw this movie, but I was so impressed with how good of a job Taylor Swift did as an actress. And it got like Knoxville quiet. No, I think everyone thinks I'm joking, but I'm not. I was like genuinely so impressed. I was like, Taylor Swift, she's not even an actress. Maybe I had really low standards. And so I'm just like talking, I was like, she like was like so good. Like she played the ditzy high school girl so well and was so good. And everyone's like, no, like they're trying to be polite because they don't know me. They're like, I don't think she's really like known for her acting. And then my one friend that I know there, she's like, yeah, like everyone jokes about how terrible of a job she did in that movie. So then
You're like, oh gosh.
I double down and I go, well, I mean, when's the last time you saw it? And then one girl pipes in, me and my roommate watched it 2 weeks ago. I'm like, dang it.
week. Yeah. Oh man. It's so far away from February. I figured, no one was watching that. Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, no matter what I say the rest of the night, they're going to see me as Taylor Swift guy. This is Taylor Swift. The Swiftie came. His love Taylor Swift, but I stand by it.
Yeah.
You watch that movie and you have low expectations for her, she'll surpass them.
Okay.
She does a good job.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I love when you
man.
try to double down and it just does not go well.
You're like, well, no, like it's her first time acting though, right? Like,
Like,
the thing
she
is, like,
so bad.
she's probably like acting almost every time she's on stage.
Yeah.
Like she's such a dramatic person, and I can't imagine that you're truly that dramatic in real life, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like surely she's got a little drama, added drama to her show and to her personality just to make things more interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah, I tried to double down and they all just dunked on me. It was awesome. I remember I've kind of learned my lesson over the years to stop like doubling down, especially with women. Like I remember one time, good part of my life, I was dating a woman. Everyone was happy. Dad was happy. And things were good.
yeah.
And I made the mistake of trying to say, this girl on Instagram, she looks a lot like you.
Oh, don't.
Whoopsie daisy.
Unless it's like the most universally beautiful woman ever, don't do that.
So I learned my lesson then. I was
Yeah.
like, don't ever do this. Because she's like, you think she looks like me? I'm like, and then I doubled down.
You like specifically pointed it out.
And I go, well, let me try to find a better one. She goes, oh, you think she looks better in this one? I'm like, no. Oh, I screwed up big time.
Yeah, you're like,
That's
well,
the best.
her pointy nose is a lot like yours, and like the big ears, kind of.
Like her eyebrows are kind of like, I don't know, a little too far apart. That was sort of remind me of you.
like like the unibrow right there. Yeah.
Yeah, but
man.
yeah, I literally doubled down. Well, let me try to find a bikini picture or something. I didn't do that. But let me try to find one where she's not wearing as much clothing.
Yeah,
See if it looks like-
NSFW. Okay, that's funny. No, I do think sometimes like your taste and stuff is not always the best. Like Taylor Swift, I don't know about Surely she's not a good actress.
She's probably not. I mean, 9 strangers at a party told me she wasn't.
And she's never been in another movie since then.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think I love to see the best in people.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see them do a bad job. I'm
Or
like,
you
that
don't
was
have-
the best.
Yeah, your standards are like, yeah, she did
Crazy
fine.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In her small part in this.
She made me laugh. So Taylor, if you're listening, I should DM her. So good job on the movie from 2010.
Speaking of DMs, you gotten one back?
No.
Oh.
I tried to this morning. I had another message typed out to her to try and like
Yeah.
reach back out, and I just now remembered that I never finished that. So whoops. So yeah, no text back from Chang, no DM back from Natasha.
Dang. Don't they know that we have a podcast that's
Dang.
relying on them?
Dang it.
Chang.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of hoping that would be like a recurring thing, or like, I don't know, my conversation with at least one of them we could follow up with. I'd love to have you
yeah.
with one of those people, but
That GIF, man, killed me.
the what? Oh my
The-
gosh,
the-
kissing the egg roll. Dude, I've seen his son 3 times since that initial text.
Yeah.
And I've been too nervous to ask what his dad's phone number is. It hasn't come up organically.
Yeah, you can't just like out of context. Hey, what's
So,
your dad's phone number?
Your dad is a San Diego area code? Or what? Or what, dude?
I will say that's what Uncle Roger did to me. He asked for my dad's number like almost immediately. That guy at the coffee shop.
He wanted to.
I mentioned that my dad like goes to this Bible study that I also go to, BSF.
Yeah.
And I think he maybe misinterpreted it that my dad was like a leader or like the leader. And so he's like, well, what's your dad's number? Let me call him.
You're like, he just attends like on a weekly basis.
I gave it to him. I don't know. I don't even know if I've told my dad about that yet. Maybe he's gotten a call from Roger and be like, yeah, I met your son.
Raj.
Uncle
Dude,
Roger.
speaking of old men, how's Henry down the street doing?
Oh, dude, Henry's awesome.
Yeah.
I finished up his like this console table for him and delivered it. He loved it. He thought it was awesome. And I didn't talk to him for that long, but I talked to him long enough to get a decent story from him. So we get done moving everything down. Like he wanted me to help him move because he was worried about it getting scratched up and everything if he moved it. So I was like,
Okay.
yeah, whatever. It's fine. You live a quarter mile down the road. So went down there, but I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, you live a quarter mile down the road, but it's going to take me 30 minutes to do this because
Dang.
you're going to talk to me. But we get done and he's talking and I'm wearing a Kanakuk shirt.
Okay.
And so he's like, now what's that? What's that Kanakuk thing? What's that Kanakuk? And I was like, oh yeah, it's a Christian sports camp down in Branson.
Candace Cameron's daughter went to it one time.
Yeah, you know, it's a full house kind of thing. Now, you like to gamble, Brad? I'd love to. No, it's like, no, Henry. No, but he goes, it was just like, kind of like what we talked about last week as far as like.
I can't wait. Sorry.
I don't know. It's just great. He was like, dang it. I wish I could remember exactly how he said it, but he's like, oh yeah, well, his son, I'm not gonna say his son's name. He's like, yeah, my son, he has a lot of friends that have gone there. Do you know, I don't know, the Jacksons? Do you know the Jacksons? And I'm like, no, it's actually a pretty big,
It's like one of the biggest ones in the country.
yeah, and there's like 7 of them, or however many camps there are, 9. And so I was with the younger kids, blah blah blah. And he's like, okay, but then he proceeds to tell me all about the Jacksons.
Well, I mean, I think you'd like the Jacksons.
Yeah, he's like, there's Teddy. I don't know. I don't remember their name. There's Teddy, and then there's Mark, and then there's the middle one, Stevie. Well, he had a little bit of trouble, and I was like, oh yeah, like thinking in my head, like, yeah, he probably whatever. I don't know. Had some run-in.
Stop going to church for 6 months.
Was stealing. He stole something from a gas station, like a candy bar or something. He's like, yeah, he had some trouble. He actually murdered a guy. And I was like, what?
Whoa, Henry.
He's like, yeah, he murdered a guy. So he's kind of crazy.
I mean,
now.
that was kind of that was a bummer month for
He
him.
said it so nonchalantly, though. I was like, you do break kneecaps in your spare time.
You are part of the Italian mob.
Yeah, Brad, he kind of went down the wrong road. He kind of murdered a guy. And so, they moved away. I was like,
To Leavenworth.
to prison. Yeah. I was just like, okay.
He had to change his phone number to the prison number. I got a new address.
Yeah.
He eats different too. He eats the prison food.
Yeah, he likes toast now. He likes toast a lot, Brad. You
Lot
should
of
see him, though.
cigarettes.
You see the way he benches. You see the way he
Got
benches,
some new
Brad.
tattoos though.
Oh, his biceps, Brad, you would not believe. Let's say, Popeye, Brad. Popeye could not hold a candle to this guy. Okay. No, but then as I'm leaving, he's like,
Yeah, he murdered a guy.
yeah, it's just classic. But then as I'm leaving, he's like showing me the front door he wants to replace, and he's got all these like dings in his door, and I'm like, what's going on with your door? And he's like, oh yeah, those are some fastballs that got away from my son. And I was like, and like literally right next to his door are like these 2 probably 5 foot tall windows.
Okay.
And I'm like, so how like,
I have a lot of
he's
questions.
like, yeah, so I would sit on a bucket right here in front of the door and he would throw to me just for hours. And I'm like, that's really cool, whatever. But in my head, I'm like, and I literally was like, you did that right in front of the windows? Why are you doing? Because like these were like welts. I mean, this kid throws 98 miles an hour now.
Yeah,
like
his slide is a 4.
he was bringing it. He was bringing it. And I was like, there's windows right here. Why would you sit there? He's like, oh yeah, we've had to replace those windows a ton of times. I'm like, what are you thinking? Why don't you just move? You're on a bucket.
Or, yeah, go to the backyard.
And they live
go
like,
to a baseball field.
They live like on acreage. They have so much room.
Oh, actually. And
Yes.
you're choosing to go in front of the front door.
Right in front of the front door and this breakable windows. Oh, and he's like said it like it was no big deal. Like, oh yeah, we broke those windows tons of times.
Oh, yeah. I like to think that he's like, he kind of doesn't like, does he have a wife?
Yeah.
Like his wife wants
Ginger.
the front door.
Classic.
Ginger.
I'm probably telling way too much information about this guy. Anyway.
Like I'm sure his wife wants the front door replaced, but he's like low key kind of proud. Like he knows what each ball on the thing was. Like this was a slider in let's see, 04.
Yeah.
This was a fastball.
Yeah.
I was on an orange bucket that day. Oh, he was bringing it that day.
Yeah, that Home Depot bucket was a nice bucket. I'll tell you what. Yeah.
Like he knows what every pitch that hit the door was, and is like still proud of it.
The funny thing is that his wife actually wants to keep the door in case his son ever makes it big. Like,
Oh, that's
it could be
cool.
kind of like a cool like souvenir. Like, hey, check out this. Like this kid, you know, yeah, he hit all this fastballs to his door.
He used to be a wild pitcher.
Oh,
Dude,
it's just
moms
so
are great
funny.
with that stuff. My mom had kept stuff of mine in case I ever made it big.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, didn't keep any of my, microphones or comedy things. I just, there was nothing that existed. But
Home videos.
I think I've actually said this on the podcast before, but I had this basketball that would dribble in the basement like crazy when I was in like second grade. I was like so much more disciplined than I was like at any later age. And I wore all the like dimples off the ball. It was like crazy smooth.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah,
a bouncy ball or
Classic.
something.
Yeah.
And my mom like kept it and it had this big knot in it. And yeah, just in
Like
case.
the big bubble coming out of
Yeah,
it. or whatever.
yeah.
That's cool. That's like the recess ball, like the ball that like you always get at school recess. It's like, we can't even
can't buy it.
grip this ball. Yeah. Somebody bring their ball from home, please. You can't fit in the cubby though. Like, yeah. Anyway.
Dude, that's so great about neighbor Henry.
Oh yeah. He murdered a guy. He said it pretty like nonchalantly though. And I'm just like, okay, Henry,
I hope you keep talking to him. That's so awesome.
I think I will. I can't imagine. He drives by all the time. He's going to stop by.
It sounds like he's a great customer.
Yeah.
Consistent.
I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, very good. So
Before I forget, this isn't that funny, but just a little announcement. Trey and I's tour got pushed back from this fall, again,
buddy.
unfortunately, because one of the perks that I wanted to offer our $15 patrons was going to be free tickets
Yeah.
to a show if it was in the area. And so we're going to have to wait on that. So we'll figure out something else for the $15 patrons. This
quilting in baskets, maybe.
maybe
Quilting
furniture. So yeah, let us know. I don't know if you need a quilt. Winter's coming up. That's getting pushed back until at least April next spring. But two still fun announcements. We are going to be going to some comedy shows, some comedy clubs in some red states where things are a little more chill.
Okay.
I think we're going to Alabama and Florida right now.
Okay.
This is just like, I just found this out yesterday. Tickets aren't even for sale. So I'll let you guys continue to know. But so far, if you live in Huntsville, Alabama, we're coming to town.
Okay.
And then Miami and West Palm Beach. So
Oh yeah.
if you're in the area, we're coming. And then the other thing that I want to say real quick, we're hiring. So if there's any female editors in Kansas City that want to join the squad, maybe join
Oh.
Brad and I's squad. Who knows?
Okay.
We could use help, I guess.
Maybe.
I mean, not necessarily. This is mainly for Trey and I.
No, it's
I'm
great.
trying to get you involved. You know,
Oh
all
yeah.
that.
Hey. Yeah.
Brad's still here.
Do less, Brad bless.
Yeah, Trey and I, we want some editing help. We're going to do a lot more stuff.
Cool.
And also, kind of figured we should get a female because we're two heterosexual guys with a largely female audience. It just seems smart to have
Like
like
maybe,
a
yeah.
woman's take on a lot of this stuff.
Maybe like, yeah, give us your opinion here. Is that really a good idea? A good joke?
Yeah, I should like, probably don't say the breastfeeding thing again. Like, got it. Okay, got it.
Like,
Got it.
what
got
was the plant that you mispronounced?
oh, dang it. Peony.
Peony.
Yeah. Girl would have been great to have in the room.
Actually, it's peony. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Didn't know that.
That's cool though.
It is
Oh,
kind of fun.
expanding and-
grow the team a little bit. So
Cool.
yeah, looking for a lady who knows how to edit in Kansas City. We don't want anyone to move here for this. It just puts a lot. Trey was actually thinking about it, and I was like, dude, I was like, I know your girlfriend moved here for you, and that worked out. But I was like, think about someone uprooting their life to take this part-time job, and then if it doesn't work
Part-time,
out,
right.
and if they're not like the right person for the job,
Right. Or
then
you're
you just like feel
"Oh,
kind of bad, like you moved here.
and we don't really have that much work for you after all.
Turns out it's like 10 hours a week.
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be like a 20-hour week job. So Ideally, like a wedding videographer, who's like already doing that thing.
Yeah.
But free on the weekdays.
Cool.
Whatever. Sorry to take up some Ghostrunners airtime.
Why, dude? No.
Oh.
That's free airtime. We don't pay for it.
Gas ain't free.
Yeah.
I watched that episode today. I've been going through The Office. I've never watched it in order before.
Oh, really?
Anytime I was like, I'm in the mood to watch The Office, I'll always just be like, season 6 sounds good today.
Surely you've watched it like in order the first time.
I honestly don't know because
Really?
I found The Office on season 2 and then I went back and watched season 1. So yeah, decently in order at that point, but never on Netflix in order.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's
Gas
kind of fun.
ain't
I'm in
free.
season 2 right now.
Yeah. Season 2 is the best season, man.
Season 2 and season 3 are so good.
See, I didn't love season 3 because Michael was sad a lot. I don't really think it's that funny when he's sad.
The Jim and Pam stuff gets so good, and Andy gets involved season 3.
Yeah, Andy's great.
Andy's great in those
Andy's
seasons.
You're
Andy's great. Andy's great.
I have something about Texas. Anytime I think I mentioned this on the Patreon. Anytime I go to like on vacation or whatever, I never bring my own toiletry, like shower stuff.
Never.
No,
No,
right?
no.
It's like half the fun.
And you're not even washing your legs, so you barely even need soap.
I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything. Yeah.
It's half the fun. It really is, though.
Right.
Like how nice the stuff they're going to have.
Let me tell you, I learned something. I've discovered something. 2 words. Shea butter.
Oh, dude, I've had it before.
Oh, what is going on with that stuff?
Dude, it
Oh my gosh.
feels wrong. It
It's
feels
like,
dirty.
It's like dessert for my body.
Like I feel so dirty, it's so clean at the same time.
Like surely this is not cleaning me because it's too nice.
It smells so good.
It's so good.
Hours afterwards, I still smell like a bundt cake.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh, where is this red velvet coming from? Yeah. Red velvet lips.
Yeah, gotta tell the boys.
I don't know, dude. I don't know what shea butter is. I don't know.
I don't know where
Shea
it comes from.
Stadium's New York, so maybe it's like New York cows.
Subway.
Hey, I'm milking here. I don't know. You want a piece of cheese? Huh? Oh, but it's awesome. And then what was this other?
Milk in here.
I'm milking here. Come on. Come on here.
Dude, I saw a guy playing pickleball yesterday, 85 degrees out. I guess it didn't even matter the temperature. Cigar in his mouth for 2 hours.
Shut up.
That's a guy
gross.
who says, I'm milking here.
Oh, the cigar.
Yeah. Non-lit, just hanging out of his sweaty mouth for at least 2 hours. I'm not kidding.
There's no way that's enjoyable. There's
It
no
can't be.
way. There's no way.
It can't. No way.
No way.
No way, no how.
No way.
No way.
No way. No way. I'm milking here.
No,
huh?
I mean, he murdered a guy, but that's it.
Go down to Soho, huh? Biloxi. I don't know what Biloxi is.
That's in
Biloxi's
Mississippi.
Biloxi. Hey, come on down to Biloxi if you want to see Trey and Jake's show, huh? I don't know. Biloxi just sounded good.
It sounds New Englandy.
Biloxi, Massachusetts. Biloxi, Mass is where I'm from.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds right.
Let's go, Pats. I don't know. I'm struggling with it now. But anyway, shea butter. And there was this stuff called oat. Oh, crap. Oat lotion.
Oat
I don't know
lotion.
if that was what it was called. Some kind of lotion they had was nice too. But I used it as hand soap the first time. I was like, this isn't
creamy.
working. And they
I'm
also
having trouble getting this off my hands.
Oh, but shea butter and they have soft water. How do you feel about soft water?
Oh, I think I've only heard about this from you. I've never experienced it.
Oh, for real?
For real.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I love it. It feels like your hands are always have a little bit of soap on them afterwards.
I don't think I would like that.
No. And then lastly, this is just a personality thing for me. Just the kind of person I am. I like to take small like risks that are very low risk, very low reward. So for example, and it came up. I'll go full circle with the shower thing. But for example, like putting on a shirt in the day. Like I don't check to see if it's front or back. I just put it on real fast.
See if you get it.
It's gonna save me 2 seconds, but I just like I have 50-50 chance, you know. Or like I'm like
That's so funny.
I'm making my bed. I don't know which is like the top and the bottom or like which side.
Let's just go for
I
it.
just go for it. I just go for it and hope for the best. And so where it gets a little tricky though is when you're in a new shower and you don't know which way to turn it off.
Dude, new showers are.
There's some anxiety there.
Unify the shower process.
Right.
Showers and microwaves. We're making them wildly different, and it's costing me time.
Yeah. Well, and there's like that 2 seconds where you're like, holy crap, I think I just turned down the cold water and I did not, I turned up the hot water.
I'm on
and
fire.
Now I'm about to burn. Like
It's so hot. Your mouth goes
I'm going
open.
third degree.
You can't help it. You go,
Yeah, you're like crap, or it's cold. Either way, it's like crap. And so you're like turning like frantically.
You slap that shower head. Get it off me.
I guarantee you, if I would have thought about it for 3 seconds, I could have figured out which way I turned it the first time and turned the other way.
Cold's on the right side.
Or just kind of. I think theirs was on the. No, I think it was
Australians, maybe.
But like, yeah, you just go, but because you think like maybe I'm turning it up, whatever. It was just like, oh no, you know.
Yeah.
And so I learned my lesson there. Like maybe think about the shower.
Dude,
that's not something
showers,
you have to risk.
That limo trip, we were showering in a new one every day.
Yeah.
And it was just every day. I'd
It's
wait
an
for someone
adventure.
else to shower. Like, what do I need to know? I would ask that. What do I need to know? Because it's such a perfect question.
Yeah.
Because like, all right, so it's one of those, it's just one dial. You have to lift it up to turn it on and then turn it. But fully vertical is actually extremely cold.
Right,
So you're going to want
like
to go about 90
crazy.
degrees.
Yeah.
It's like, thank you.
But sometimes it's like you have a whole clock.
Yeah, you've got the full 360.
You never know.
So it's great to have someone go in there and test it. And all you say, what do I need to know?
What do I need to know?
What do I need to know?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm currently on a 2-dial shower and I don't like it. You go on a 1-dial system and
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you're like, this is where I like it.
You want
Around
230.
945.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Like you know where it's good for you.
Right.
But when 2 dials,
No, you never know.
you have to guess every time. Like I go a
Never
little
know.
bit cold and a little bit more than that on hot.
Right.
You have to guess every time.
And then if you're in a new shower and you just went to the bathroom or something, it's like,
Makes
did
it
the
different.
bathroom affect this?
Yes.
Am I going to,
when-
regret my decision in 30 seconds?
When did you last redo your plumbing?
Right.
How updated is this house?
Right.
Who's your HVAC guy?
Who? Yeah. Well, you got
Bob Hamilton?
No. You got to tell it.
Do I?
I don't know. We're just going to laugh and everyone's going to be like, why are they laughing?
Oh, I hope this is fine. No, it is fine.
It's fine. We don't have that many listeners here.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I took this girl on a date, and her dad is like a big deal in Kansas City. I didn't even know that. Like, I wasn't even like attracted to that by any means. It was just like, whatever, who she was. And her dad is like a big name in Kansas City and like has billboards everywhere. Like, I mean, just tonight on the way to Chicken Pickle, I saw 3.
Yeah.
I saw 3 billboards with her dad on it. And I was like, maybe it's a good thing this didn't work out.
And yeah.
Like we have some relationship and then it ends poorly. I'm just reminded of her every time I'm on the highway.
And they have pink vans, like all their.
Oh, their vans are everywhere.
And yeah, they're so bright and you'll always see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, biggest plumber in town, man.
He's a big deal. He just ran for Senate like last month.
Yeah.
Like he's a really big deal. And yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
probably for the best. That was just so funny. Who's your plumber? Bob Hamilton?
No.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Goodness gracious.
That's so funny.
That's good.
Okay. Funny to us anyway.
Yeah.
Should we do some voice memos? Let's see. We're almost an hour into this.
Let's do it.
Gosh, this is a good sode. I've laughed a lot.
We're having fun.
This is a good sode. We
We're
talked about my
bobbing here.
dating life. We're-
Hey, Jake and Brad. My name is Courtney from Southern Indiana. I'm a huge fan of the podcast. Found you all through Trey Kennedy's Correct Opinions and Do Less, God Bless.
Oh, yeah.
Huge fan. It's hilarious.
they're
So
hiring.
my question is how you all feel about the show New Girl.
Sure.
I'm a newer listener, so I don't know if you talked about
Oh,
it before,
she's a
but
new
I've
girl.
heard The
Oh.
Office and the Friends references. So I figured you have. It's hilarious if you haven't, but just curious about your opinions. Thanks.
It's hilarious if you haven't. Like, have you heard New Girl? No.
No.
This guy! What a loser!
Never heard of New Girl.
No. So the name Jessica Day
You
has
don't-
no connection to you.
You think I'm just talking about some new girl at school?
Oh boy!
Now
What a
that is hilarious.
Oh my gosh!
Because you haven't heard of that show.
Oh, good times. Oh, it's
Don't
poor
screw
girl.
up leaving us a voice memo.
Yeah, we
Gonna
didn't know.
get
Like, you
torched.
had to say comma in between things. I have heard New Girl. I have watched New
Oh,
Girl.
thank goodness. That's not as funny.
multiple times. And yeah, it's great. I actually talked about it on patreon.com. I recorded a little mini-sode yesterday. So check it out. I talked about some of my favorite TV comedies. But yeah, love New Girl.
And was that mini episode for everyone?
Yeah, actually, I think I
Oh, was it?
posted it off. Now that I think about it, I think I posted it from the car. So
That's
But it's
fine.
usually for the $10 and $15 tiers.
You get all access.
All access, baby.
All access powers.
So I love New Girl. It flamed out bad at the end, though. It was really bad.
In what way?
It just was not funny.
It was on fire.
Honestly, they just became too adult and like had too many like normal responsibilities, and it wasn't very fun anymore.
Oh, like their characters had a lot going on.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and they just every TV show gets bad at the end. Almost every single one of them.
You got to know when to quit.
Seriously, that's why Breaking Bad's like one of the only shows I can think of that like is good until the end.
Yeah.
almost every show is like, this is weird. Let's wrap this up. So
I haven't seen that much New Girl, to be honest. Hopefully this doesn't make me sound too bad. But when the show first came out, I only heard girls talking about it.
Oh.
And girls were the only people giving me suggestions to watch it. And it was called New Girl. So I was like, I think this is just like a girls show, I assume. And I wrongly assumed because when I've checked it out, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think at first it was kind of like more just about Zoe Deschanel's character. And because she's like this cute girl, but like very relatable too. And
So quirky.
but yeah, the guys are so funny in it too.
Yeah,
So
the guys do a great job.
check it out.
Thank you, Courtney. Next one.
What's up, Jake and Brad? My name is Jocelyn. I'm from Pennsylvania. I'm new to the pod,
Lancaster?
and I have to say, I
maybe?
know 2020 has been RUFF rough for a lot of people, but Ghostrunners has certainly brought a lot of joy and laughter to my days.
Joy.
So I thank you both for being naturally hilarious.
Joycelyn.
I have 3 rapid fire questions for you.
Oh.
Number 1, if
pew.
you could only have one type of pop, or as some heathens like to call it, soda, for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Dr.
I
Pepper.
would have
Dr.
to
Pepper.
go with vanilla Coke.
Okay.
If you could
Oh,
only have one fast food
No.
restaurant
Rapid
for
fire.
the rest of your life, which one would you choose?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I know there's a lot of levels to fast food,
Chick-fil-A.
so you decide what the boundaries are there.
Chick-fil-A.
I
The answer is
would
Chick-fil-A.
have to go with Chick-fil-A.
Let's go, Jocelyn. Let's go.
And
On your
lastly,
feet.
possibly most importantly, if you could only watch one episode of The Office
Oh.
for the rest of your days, what would you choose?
Diversity
I
Day.
would have to go with
Oh, really?
Goodbye, Toby.
Yeah.
All right,
Goodbye,
looking
Oh,
forward
that was a
to
good one.
hearing what you have to say. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I don't know, one episode of The Office, one sode? I don't know. Rapid fire. She's shooting at me right now.
Diversity Day.
That's yours?
It's my favorite.
Mine's got to be maybe, I don't know what it's called. The episode where the intervention.
Really?
is-
With Meredith?
Yeah.
I have a deposit?
It's just one of the first ones that came to mind. I don't know.
No,
It's hard to
diver-
choose one episode.
Diversity Day is so funny, and it's got the romantic side of it with Jim and Pam near the end. Jim's having a really hard day, but then Pam falls asleep on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah, he like
It makes it
lost
all
all
better.
of his sales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not a bad day.
Yeah, I know. How sweet is that?
Not
Not
Bad
a bad day.
day. Jocelyn, thank you for the voice memo, and thank you for something rough for us. Cool.
What up, Jake? What up, Brad? This is Andrew White coming at you from Santiago,
What up?
Chile.
Lick 'em.
I'm watching episode 71, and you guys just got done talking about sports teams, sports fandom, sports bandwagons. I feel like this might be a topic that raises a lot of controversy, much like when you guys talked about different regions of the United States and what states fit into which regions. So this has raised a couple additional questions on my end. And so I'm wondering, what do we do in the case of expansion teams, right? I'm from St. Louis. We just got a new MLS franchise, St. Louis City SC. They've never even played a game. So is everyone automatically a bandwagon fan, or do you have to be from that city in order to not be a bandwagon fan? What do you think? In addition, what do we do when you move to a new city or even to a new country? How do you pick what team you're going to support? Are you automatically a bandwagon fan if you're not from that place? Let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
That's good.
A lot of good questions. So much of it is just on a case-by-case basis, though.
Yeah, there's just an intangible, like it's like a line, right?
Like, if I don't care about soccer at all, which is where I'm at now, but if I move to somewhere like Chile, I would probably love to support the Chile national team or
Sure.
something. You know, I would be really into it, and
Sure.
maybe that makes me a bandwagon fan. But I would also still be a Kansas City Chiefs fan and a Kansas City Royals fan. I can't
Right.
switch baseball teams because I
Right.
move, because I already have a team.
Yeah, you can't be for the Chilean chili dogs.
No, they're
No.
not even that good.
Yeah, their pitching's bad. They never know how to close the game out. Well, yeah. So a lot of my beliefs and opinions about this spur from when the Royals like had a great playoff run in 2014, 2015. The Royals have been so bad, literally our whole lives.
Yeah.
And I've been a fan of them because I've been in Kansas City the whole time. And then there were friends of ours that moved here from other towns, you know, either to go to grad school or just start their careers here and stuff. And they got really into the Royals. And it's like, yeah, of course you're going to get into the Royals because it's fun to get in the Royals.
The city
here.
is alive because of it.
Yes. And it's like, you don't want to be like, no, you can't root for the team that you live in the city of.
Yeah.
But there's like this like intangible line where you can't get as frustrated, and you have to really take it seriously though, like for the other people. Like if you and I are watching a Chiefs game
Mhm.
and there's somebody that's new to Kansas City, they're wanting to adopt the Chiefs. They lived in, I don't know, wherever.
Muskogee.
Yeah, they live in Oklahoma. They didn't have a professional team. They're like, I'm going to adopt the Chiefs. They're watching the Super Bowl with you. They have to like be in tune with the game the whole time, but they also can't like give too much analysis of the game.
This is great. It's hard to describe this, but you're doing a good
Right?
job.
Because you can't just be like, oh, like Patrick Mahomes never makes that throw. It's like Patrick Mahomes always makes that
You
throw.
don't know.
He's the reason we're here.
You're from Muskogee.
Please shut your mouth right now. You know, like you can't be too into it
But it can't be
if
too
you don't
lax.
know.
Like if you lose, like, oh well, we'll get him next time.
But you,
it's like,
you
feel
also
it with us.
You also can't be like going and getting pretzels, during like a 3rd and 5. It's like, no, you gotta like this is a big down. We need this, Jake. Okay, we need this. So it is. It's like this intangible, tough line of I don't know how to.
So if you're
describe it.
entering that type of environment, you got to really be reading the room. You got to like match their intensity, but not step on their toes.
Yeah.
And also like really be passionate about the team.
And I think if it's a new team, then everyone's on
expansion
board.
teams.
Sure.
Anything goes.
Sure. Absolutely.
Get crazy because they're going to be bad. So who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
if the team is bad, all bets are off. Be as big of a fan of them as you want, because you're not a fair weather fan. You're not a bandwagon fan.
You're a questionable weather fan.
I just don't like it when people all of a sudden are big fans of teams and then they give their take and it's like, that is so wrong. Like the classic Travis Kelce is slow still irks me. Sorry to say it. I'm sorry, but it does. Okay. Travis Kelce is one of the best, if not the best tight end in the league. He's not slow. He's a tight end. He's not Tyreek Hill, who's the fastest receiver in the league. Whatever. We don't have to talk all about sports,
But we're the best.
yeah, the Chiefs are awesome.
Okay.
Don't bet on them though.
Not as
I
fun.
would not.
Not as fun.
Just watch them.
What's up, Jake and Brad? This
What's
is Caleb Hitchcock coming to you from West Palm Beach,
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Oh, we'll see you at the
Brad,
show.
You and I have talked some woodworking on Instagram, and
Yes.
Jake and I go back to the K West days, and Jake, Catherine, and I to
On your
K
feet.
Life
On your feet.
days.
On your feet.
I appreciate
Hey,
you
on your feet.
guys. Appreciate the podcast. So my question is this, Jake. I know how much you love yourself a nice orange in the shower, and so it's got me thinking. What other fruits go in the shower? So what would it look like for you guys to do a bit where Jake taste tests out different fruits, which ones are conducive and enjoyable in the shower, and review them? And if you did, what would that look like? And what are some of the fruits you'd want to try, Jake?
Ooh, what would it look like?
What would it look like?
Go ahead, Jake. What would it look like?
That's for the $15
What would you
patrons.
look like in the shower?
What would you look like if you were eating fruits in the shower? I don't know.
like a banana or like a little plantain? Just- I don't know. That might be too far.
Insert line from, not going to say it, but from Master of Disguise when he's like, "What you want some food?"
Okay, now I'm going to ask you. Have you got a little wiener and some tiny nuts?
Sorry.
You know, I could tell just by looking at you. You had a little wiener and some tiny nuts. Oh, yeah.
And do you know what the line I'm talking about?
no, I don't know that movie.
Okay. Well,
I just know.
if you know, you know.
Are you a member of the Turtle Club? Turtle. That's a part I remember. I mean, it's got to be the juicier the better on the fruits, right?
I'd like to think so.
I'm thinking grapefruits, kiwis,
Grapefruit would be awesome.
limes,
Sure. Why not limes?
peaches.
Peaches.
Peaches would be nice.
Strawberries would be good.
Yeah.
Plums.
Plums
Oh,
would be
that
nice.
juice just
Plums would
running
be
down
nice.
your chin.
It runs
you
down
just,
and then you just
let it run.
Yeah.
You let it run.
You're fine with
And then
it.
guess what? Underneath your belly button, it creates a little reservoir. You kind of dump it out in your hand.
yeah. Oh,
Slurp it back up. It's like second plum.
Second plum. That's why they call it navels, for the peaches. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't eaten an orange in the shower in years and years. Although verdict's still out, might have started that entire trend, but I just don't do it that much anymore. I don't consume a lot of fruit,
I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen a fruit in your house in a while.
which I don't know why. I love fruit. Every time it's
Yeah,
available,
it's wonderful.
It's awesome.
It's wonderful.
Acai bowls?
Sure. Those are the future, baby.
Those
That is what we need to be eating every day.
acai bowls are great.
Whew. Let me tell you, that sounds
Not
nice.
bad.
Seriously though, acai bowls are so dope.
They're great. So
They're the
yeah,
best.
maybe I'll start getting some fruit. Maybe.
Maybe.
And maybe I'll start eating in the shower.
Okay.
So it does sound fun.
Okay.
Thank you, Caleb. Go K West. Go Sailfish. He went to PBA, Palm Beach. You know.
Hey, Jake and Brad.
Sailfish?
It's Avery from
Yeah.
Salina, Texas. I just recently moved here with my husband, and at a population of about 13,000, it's probably the smallest town I've ever lived in. Fun fact, we live not that far from Dak Prescott. Unfun fact, our house is not nearly as fancy as his.
Oh,
I was
be
just
expected.
wondering, are there words or phrases that you intentionally get wrong for fun? I instead of saying like T sounds or S sounds, I've started using ch instead. So instead of saying I'm in purchasing, I say I'm in purchasing. I know it's wrong, but it's fun. I also say din instead of dinner. So what are y'all's?
That's part of your testimony.
Love you guys. Bye.
I know it's wrong, but it's fun. Then I became Christian. So what do you guys do?
Freshman year of college, well, you know what? Why don't I just say I knew it was wrong, but it was fun.
But it was fun. Purchasing. Mm-hmm. Ching ching.
I had a fake ID, so I was doing a lot of purchasing.
The only thing I can think of, whenever I was out at K Country, I would have this character called Lucky. He was a pirate.
Yeah.
And he talked really funny, kind of like the one of the characters, Kyle, on Good Neighbor Stuff. And the way he said, like, it was that one video where he's like, let's go get a burger, you know, that,
yeah.
whatever. And, but the way he says, what? He goes, was? And for whatever reason, Catherine and I still do that all the time now. Like,
Was?
oh, was? Come on. Was? Instead of saying what? Was? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
When we would do those interview videos, you would always get their names so wrong on purpose. That was always the best. All right, so what's your name? Sandy? Sadney? Cool. And then they're trying to correct you.
Yeah.
Or no, the one we did the video was Sydney. Sadney? Great.
Oh,
Sadney?
Yeah.
Kaylee?
Sadney. Yeah. It's you would, like, yeah, it was great.
What's your name? Kylie? Kaylee? Cool. I've never heard that. That's cool.
Well, that's a pretty name.
Kaylee. Oh, Kelly. Got it.
Yeah, those are fun.
The only thing I really do, I do it on the podcast. Honestly, I don't talk any different on here than I do in real life. So anything you've heard me say on here,
True.
like in conversation, I'll speak with a little alliteration, or I say words like that. Abbreviate.
Yeah.
From time to time.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I say a lot of words wrong unintentionally. I slur my words a lot.
We all do.
I've talked before, like certain words that I know are kind of harder for me to say. I think I subconsciously slur them. Silver Dollar City, kind of a tongue twister for me.
Silver. You struggle with the R's, maybe?
Yeah.
Silver dollar.
Yeah.
Silver dollar.
This is Silver Dollar City.
And it's at the L's and the R's, probably.
Yeah.
Because isn't that what you struggled with when you were a little kid?
R's.
Okay.
Oh, red. Oh, Rudolph. Oh, reindeer.
How do you saying her THs as N's lately?
What?
Like instead of saying those, she says nose.
Hattie?
Hattie.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I thought you were just like, start saying THs as N's. I was like, okay.
Okay.
I'll try it. It sounds wrong, but it's fun.
Why not? Yeah. I don't know. She's like, yeah, I wanted to play with Nim. It's like, no, you want to play with them. That's what I said, Nim.
It's a weird thing to start doing. Huh. So
I don't know if she's ever been able to say them, but I'm just noticing it more now.
Yeah, I guess I don't say that much wrong. But that's a fun question, though.
What?
Sorry, your house is not as big as Dax.
Yeah, for the record, ours isn't as big as Patrick Mahomes either. Crazy.
No, yeah. I mean, to be expected, like you said. She said, like, I'm from a small town, 13,000. Oh, yeah.
Kind of a funny story.
That's bigger than my hometown or my college town.
Right. So Catherine met my friend Jeremy on Skype back in college.
Oh, they met on Skype. Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, hey, come meet my girlfriend, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
not like they initially.
they were on chat roulette and like, well, hey, I'm Jeremy, I'm Catherine. And anyway, she's like, or he's like, yeah, I'm from a really small town in Kansas. She's like, I'm from a small town in Texas. How small is your town? And Jeremy's like, it's 500 people. And Catherine's like, oh, mine's 40,000.
Yeah.
Like Texas small town and Kansas small town are like 13,000 in Kansas, decent sized town.
Decent size.
You probably got a McDonald's, maybe a Dairy Queen in there.
I bet a large
Subway.
grocery store.
Yeah.
Like you have a Hy-Vee for sure.
Yeah.
Probably multiple options.
Right. Which, yeah. So anyway.
How can you possibly think 40,000 people is a small town? That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. And it's not a big town by any means, but it's not small. They have everything you can think of. They have Chipotle.
Yeah. I've been to it.
There's no rural town that has a Chipotle.
No. Stratford doesn't have a Chipotle.
That does not.
I don't think Bolivar has a Chipotle. Even Branson doesn't have a Chipotle.
Yes. Does Stratford only have one stoplight? Did I make that up?
They just got their second one like 2 or 3 years ago.
It's like, yes.
Read it.
We did it. Is it like a hanging, like a suspended one, or is it like an actual in the ground?
Dude, we have one by my house, like outside of Stratford. That's the hanging one. It's just a blinking yellow.
Oh, okay. So it's like, hey, just be careful.
Just keep driving, but think about it.
Think about it. Just be conscious here.
Yeah, but no, we have two like metal hung changing lights structures in Stratford.
That's great.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. We also randomly we don't have a Chipotle. We don't have
Subway.
Do we have a Subway?
I feel like small towns either have like a Subway, a Dairy Queen, or a Pizza Hut or a Sonic.
We definitely don't have Sonic. We might have a Subway. I haven't been back in a while. Definitely no Dairy Queen.
Dang it.
But we have a car wash for 18-wheelers. Talk about niche.
No way.
We got one of those.
Can you take your normal car in there and it just like gets like
Get me
blown
good.
to smithereen. Like your Camry just like levitates a little bit, like
Just kind of getting thrown around from the water.
get all up in there deep like in the navel. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, kind of lifts it up off the ground and starts shooting it around.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if you could take a normal car in there, but that would be fun.
What? That's interesting.
Traffic's right off I-44, and
Okay.
so it's just like,
Why not?
big semis can just come over and get their truck washed.
I love it. Do you have a Dollar General?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's
Cousin
another
Steve
one.
worked there in high school.
Okay. I was trying to get one of them. Like there's like a bingo, some.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also
Dollar
have
General.
Harder House.
What's that?
It's like a Southwest Missouri, like Hy-Vee.
HARDER? Like hard, like, hey, yo, what's up? You been to Easy House? Welcome to Harder House, baby.
Yeah, it was on an episode of Scared Straight. They
Yeah.
take him to the Harder House. Like, you think murdering people's fun? Uncle Ernie's there. Ernie's involved.
Wait, who?
Ernie, your neighbor. What's his name? Henry.
Henry.
Dang it.
Ernie. Ernie could be my neighbor too. I don't know. I don't know all my neighbors' names.
I know. I trust that you know Ernie.
Yeah, you know Ernie.
You trust.
You think doing drugs is cool? You think doing alcohol is cool, man? It's not,
Welcome
Jake.
to the Harder House.
It's not.
That would be one of the like these clout houses are getting really big with like TikTokers and influencers,
Oh,
Team
yeah.
10 or whatever.
Uh-huh.
What should be called the Harder House. And they make grocery content.
Yeah.
Like a fruit in the shower. Gosh,
Yes.
it's full circle.
Okay, it's good. We got it. All right. What? Next.
What? Okay, let's do a couple more.
Hey, Jake and Brad. My name is James, and I'm a student at Purdue University in the beautiful
Ooh.
Mideastern state of Indiana.
Oh, yeah.
Go
I listen to your
Boilermakers.
podcast almost every day when I'm walking to class, and it occurred to me that there's currently no messaging board for people to gather. There's no place for fans of the show to meet one another and chat. So I was hoping, with your permission, I could create a Ghostrunners subreddit. I'm aware that many people may not be
Sure.
on Reddit,
That's
but
awesome.
it's a fairly common platform, and I think it's a great way to share memes, considering how the inside joke and the meme potential of your show is just so high. Kind of blows my mind that no one's done this already. But I was looking for it, and it wasn't there, so I was hoping that with your permission, I could be the one to start it.
I could be the
Thank
one.
you for your consideration in advance, and I hope that you will consider my offer. Thank you.
Thank you for your
And bye-bye.
consideration, and I hope you consider
This
it.
dude emails.
Yeah.
This dude's on email.
Thank you for the consideration, trust you are well. And
I
thank
hope-
you again for considering it. Hopefully, if you consider it.
Started
I
the,
trust you will consider it. I trust you to consider this, Jake.
He just started the voice memo. I hope this voice memo finds you well.
Yeah.
I trust that you are listening to it and it's going to
Uh-huh.
make it into the episode.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Circling
James,
back.
go for it. That's
Yeah.
sweet.
Of course.
I think it's crazy to think that people would want to make memes for us, but I would love to see them.
Sure.
I would love to watch them.
Yeah. There have been a few cool stories about people like meeting via Ghostrunners. And that's, I think Magoon and Murray, if you will.
Magoon
and Murray. They're friends.
We got
from the
one
Ghost
comment
Runner.
this week. We talked about, I saw Hope Eason at the wedding, and someone's
Yeah.
like, Hope Eason, she visited me in the Philippines. or
Uganda,
something.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was Uganda.
No way.
I was like,
You gotta be kidding
What in
me.
the world? So yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Our Patreon's been a tiny little community.
Yeah, which is fun.
But they're all getting to know each other, and they talk back and forth from time
Yeah.
to time.
The live stream on Patreon is one of my favorite things.
It is cool.
We've only done 2 of them because it's harder than you think to do all this stuff with all our other stuff going on. But they're so fun because you get to see real time like conversations with
Because
people.
it's a podcast, basically. It's exactly like a podcast,
Yeah.
except you get live feedback.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. And our last one went like an hour 20. Like it was a full
Yeah.
lengther.
Oh, that reminds me. This is maybe not something we should do while we record. Just have a conversation about something in the future. But I had that idea one time, and I was wondering if you want to do it for this episode.
Oh, yeah. I
Or
know where
next
you're going.
episode.
Yep,
Where
yep.
whenever it comes out, usually we put it out there at midnight on Sunday night
On YouTube.
Monday morning. What if we did like a 9:00 Central Standard Time release, and we all like live responded to it on YouTube or something?
Yes.
Like that.
Love it. It's time. Let's do it. This is
okay.
episode 73. So next
Episode
Sunday night,
74, yeah.
episode 74, it'll come out. 9 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
It'll be a premiere on YouTube. So it'll show up in your subscription box earlier that day. And basically, we can all watch it simultaneously and be
Yeah.
like in the chat together.
Right.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. Live chat kind of thing.
Dude, we got to make next episode. Oh, should know with this
Oh,
episode.
boy.
This one's a good one.
Yeah, I know. It's
gotta
been on my list like of notes for like 3 weeks now, and I just keep forgetting to talk about it until afterwards. I'm like,
Okay. Next episode, 74. We'll premiere it. But
Cool.
yeah, James, make us a subreddit. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
dude. Yeah.
I'm on Reddit, but I don't really do much. I definitely don't post anything, but I'll get in the mix.
Sure.
Mix it up.
AMA.
Yeah, ask me anything.
Yeah.
You know.
You know. STFU.
Okay, why don't let's end the voice memos there.
Okay.
And let's kind of wind this sucker down a little bit. We've got quite
Oh boy. I'm nervous for the jingle already.
would you like to end this episode with a jingle, Brad?
Yeah. Do you want to do reviews or no?
Let's do them.
Okay.
Let's do them. My review of the week is on the internet. It's from Cupcake77.
Oh yeah.
Title says 1 Jake, 2 T's.
Yep.
Which is a fun title for stuff.
2 T's.
I've been listening for over a year and
Tooties.
still get excited to see the notification on Monday morning saying that their new episode is up. I'm a patron and just can't get enough. I commute roughly 4 hours a day, so the longer the episodes, the better.
Ooh.
Well, that is lengthy. Love these guys, love their content, and love the looks I get when I'm crying in the car. Life has been tough, but still laughing because Jake and Brad are in the background cracking jokes.
TUFF tough.
Oh, man. Well, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
really appreciate that. That's cool that you've been listening for that long and still get excited.
Yeah, I know. 4 hours a day. She needs it.
Or he could be a male cupcake.
You're right. I'm sorry. I am. To all the cupcakes out there, do your thing.
Do your
Okay.
thing and let me know what you thought of Taylor Swift and Valentine's Day. Thanks.
All right. Mine's from Lodge 433. I'm sad I'm caught up.
Dude, Caught Up by Usher.
Caught up.
Got me feeling it. Caught up. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Got it twisted.
Oh,
Yeah, he has that run.
Yeah, I did it perfect.
I think I was like, is that Usher? Or Jay?
Usher? Dude, that song's so good.
That's a good album. Yeah, that's the same album that Yaz on.
I was gonna say
Good
same
one.
album that Nita Breed's on. Florence is on there.
Florence might be my favorite of
Really?
all. Just the idea of like, there's no machine. Florence and Florence. She's just standing there by herself. Hey,
It's just me.
Happiness. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Keep
I'm
going.
sad I'm caught up.
So sad, caught up. Okay.
This is just the first sentence alone, guys. Trey is fantastic. Big butt. Trey's fantastic. But
Trey's got a big butt.
Trey's got a big butt. Trey's
I'm done.
fantastic, but Brad quickly outpaced him for my favorite podcast of the week. I've never been told in my life that I've outpaced anybody. Never. Even in like lineman camp, it's like, Ellis, pick it up. Like, favorite podcast of the week. If you like fast food and inside jokes, who doesn't? You need to hop on this pod. Zipper merge onto the Ghostrunners squad.
Oh,
Ooh,
good,
that's a
good.
nice jingle. She's right, son Lodge. I learned today that Whataburger is in fact not called Waterburger. The first people I thought to tell were Jake and Brad.
Hey-o.
I'm from the north. It's not all my fault. Jake and Brad, thanks for starting our Mondays off right and for pumping us up for the week with your jingles. I love the way you affirm one another.
Oh,
Hey,
hey, look.
hey,
Good job.
listen.
Hey,
Anyways, never stop rambling. Just Chiefs, just drinks, bye-bye.
just Chiefs. That's cool.
Just Chiefs.
Just Chiefs.
That's a nice shed right there. What do you sell? Just Chiefs?
Just Chiefs.
What do you need? Just Chiefs?
Just Chiefs.
Just Chiefs?
If
That's
you,
a Chiefs.
when you're done with Just Chiefs, if you get thirsty, there's Just Drinks down the road.
Just Chiefs, just cheese, just drinks. Shea butter. Yeah, whatever.
What?
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys for the reviews, as always.
Brad, you're outpacing Trey. That's exciting. So
Bring
much pace.
Bring it, Trey.
Speaking of pace, someone texted me literally today the word pacemaker. My heart's fine, so don't worry about that. But that word has always been kind of like furlough, where it's like it sounds more fun than it is.
Yeah.
Like when I first time I heard pacemaker, it reminded me of the first time I heard PlayStation. I remember Lauren Fetty, I was in like 3rd grade. She was like, you should come over. Like my parents gave me a PlayStation. And I didn't know what a PlayStation was. Like I know now it's like an Xbox, it's a video
it's
console.
awesome. Yeah.
I thought a PlayStation was like some like the corner of her room.
Yeah.
There was like a workshop set up.
Like a small, jungle gym or
like where that's where you could put your Play-Doh on. It's a
like
PlayStation.
like a kitchen, like a fake kitchen or whatever.
I walked into her room and I was like, where is it? And
That
she's
little
like,
gray
it's that little
box?
gray thing. Yeah. It's like PlayStation. That's how Pacemaker is. I'm like, oh, that sounds fun.
Pacemaker sounds like, I don't know what I'm going to get for Christmas this year. Maybe a new yo-yo. I don't know. Maybe a Bop It or maybe a pacemaker.
Grandpa
I
was
don't
saying
know.
something about pacemaker.
Uh-huh.
It's like, oh, cool.
Sweet.
Oh, no, Grandpa needs a pacemaker.
Oh.
like down in Naples? What is that? Is that like a ride down there?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Eunice really like has a good one. And, yeah.
Eunice. Yeah, pacemaker sounds so cool.
Oh, man.
Like
but
the
it's
pace
not.
car in NASCAR. He's the pacemaker, kind of.
Pacemaker, miracle worker, keep my heart alive, and you will love me. I don't know.
Good.
My bod, you are keeping me alive. All right, that's it.
Pacemaker.
Yeah.
End of Jingle.
Oh,
but start of
that's
a new
the jingle.
one.
That's the jingle.
That's it. No.
Oh my gosh, guys. Okay.
Okay, this one's all Brad this week. Kirsty Swick wrote this one for us.
Let me get a
She
little drink.
killed it. The best feedback we've gotten on a jingle in a while was the Old Town Road remix.
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
she's back at it again. How are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know the words at all. I'm excited to hear this for the first time. Enunciate, Brad. Okay,
Seriously.
let
And
them-
I
Whoa, how'd you feel about that?
I felt good.
I felt good.
I messed up a few times.
That was awesome. So if
On my
you're
GHOSTRUNNERS hustling. I messed that part up.
Kirsty, great job writing. If you're new around here, yeah, so basically people just keep writing us full songs
It's awesome.
to perform at the end of
Yeah.
our episodes. So
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
you
yeah.
just heard. And keep them coming. Because that's pretty fun. That's pretty unique, I think, to the podcast world.
Yeah, I haven't heard
I
anybody
have to
else do
assume.
that.
I have to assume.
Yeah.
The sexiest
man.
podcast in Kansas Trophy, along with that jingle. We're doing it different.
Yeah.
Love it. Thank you guys so much for listening.
As always.
Consider supporting us on Patreon. Check it out. Get in there. Get your hands a little dirty. Maybe
Get
start
in
with 5,
there.
10. You can always cancel anytime.
It's like shea butter, though. Once you get in, you're like, this doesn't feel like my hands are dirty, but they're clean.
but I
and this
know
is
that they're
nice.
clean, but this is
Yeah.
so good to be true.
Yeah. On
And it is
Patreon in
true.
here.
I trust you'll make the right decision.
Yeah, we try. Yeah, exactly. That's good.
And yeah, I've been posting a lot of clips on Instagram. If you've never seen us, never checked us out on YouTube, you could start there. Instagram's kind of the gateway drug to YouTube, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, this is nice, but I want to feel something a little more now.
I want more.
I want, please, God, give me one more.
Give me one more.
Cool. And don't forget, next episode, 74, we're premiering on YouTube.
We're gonna premiere on YouTube, guys. Okay.
Hey, I'm premiering here.
Okay, we're gonna have a YouTube premiere, YouTube.com. Okay, guys. So get on there. What do you think about that, guys? Leave us a comment below. Tell us what you think. Okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Okay, because we really care about you guys. Okay, guys, we care about you, and we want you guys to talk about it with us. Okay, so leave us a comment, leave us a 5-star review. Check out Ellis Custom Creations if you need some nice tables. Okay,
I consider this episode a fastball down the middle. How about you, huh?
I'd say right down the middle. It's not going to hit my front door today.
No.
Okay, no.
No. Ginger wouldn't like that anyway.
Ginger, what a name. Love you guys.
Love you guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.